Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a super exciting series. It's 30 Days of Sketches! I am so excited to be doing this series. I will be doing it all month long, every single day. That's my goal, that's my commitment, and I hope I can stick to it. It didn't go so well in June, but that was a best of series. So I kind of said I was just dipping in and out, but I would really like to do this series. I started my YouTube channel back in September 2021, so a year. I have been here over a year. I can't believe it. And it was Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life series, 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, that kickstarted my YouTube channel. And I will be forever grateful to Christy because she is a wonderful human, a lovely lady, and she does so much for this community. And this series takes so much work, and she does it all for free because she loves the community and she loves sketches. So thank you, Christy, and thank you for letting us all play along with you. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And we are back for series 10, which is phenomenal. Oh my god, I said the word phenomenal. I usually can't say phenomenal. Phenomenal. Anyway, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for popping along. You will notice things look a bit different for this series. There is one link in the description box down below where you will find a playlist. If you go to that playlist, you will find by the end of the month hundreds and hundreds of videos from all kinds of awesome creators all playing along with 30 Days of Sketches series 10. So that link is in the description box and that will be there for every video during October. And it's actually 31 days of sketches because Christy being Christy, she wanted to make it even more awesome. So every single sketch in this series, and I have them all here, all printed out very neatly. And thank you to Priscilla for putting this PDF together. We all appreciate it so much. It's so much easier. And they're all brand new sketches, exclusive for Series 10 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And these have been created by 31 absolutely amazing people. Some of them on YouTube, some of them on Instagram, some of them not at all. And that's what's good about this community. Everybody has a part, everybody has a place, and everybody is welcome in this scrappy community. It's like nothing else I have ever experienced. There are bad sides to it, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking at it with rose-tinted glasses. There are bad sides to it. But on the whole, it's amazing. So 31 exclusive sketches for this series only, and that is just so exciting. And what's more exciting is I am starting it with Vicky Bootin's print shop. How amazing is that? I'm so excited about this collection. I love it. And this pack of papery is incredible. It's 200 pieces. 200 pieces. Now, don't do what I did. You know, I did get a bit giddy. I did get a bit excited. I hold my hands up, and I got 2 packs of it. And you know what? I could probably buy a 3rd pack. But, before you do what Adam did, beware. There is 2 of everything. So you're probably not going to need 2 packs. Now, I am going to use some in my Happy Planner. I have 4 planners for 2023, and I intend on using some of this in there. But you're generally not going to need 4. You could even buy 1 pack and split it with a friend. It would take you a little bit to split everything, but you could do that. So yeah, there is 200 pieces, and it's a mix. All of this is paper, and now the paper is very, very thin. It's like copier paper, if not thinner. And the rest down here are stickers, and they are washi stickers. So they are very, very thin as well. But it is papery pack, so that is what you expect. Now, I am filming in advance. I know, don't fall off your chair. Don't fall off your chair. I still feel not great, if I'm honest, but we're ignoring that. I'm shouting, because I'm still deaf. So I am filming in advance, so I don't have all of this collection, because I'm waiting for it to come into Hey Little Magpie. But we do have 1 pack of stencils, and this is the offset stencils, with those 3 in it. We have the 6x8 paper pack, which is 36 double-sided sheets. Very exciting. So you get 2 of everything. And they've gone back to what they should have done. So you can clearly see where it starts. So that is half of the pack, and again you could split that with a friend, save the cost. We've got some layered paper clips, so these are stitched and layered. I love these. The sticker book, the papery pack, and if I'm saying that wrong, I apologise, and the chipboard shapes. These are all black and white. They're in such a better packaging than those chipboard stars from Warm Wishes. They were a nightmare, and they all came bashed. So I'm glad they put them in a proper box. So you get 30 pieces, and they're not quite as gigantic as some of those stars. This is one of the papers that I have basically cut apart and die cut circles out of, because I love them. That's some stickers, that's some paper, there's some ink, and let's get going. Okay. Can you tell I'm excited that this series is here and print shop is here? So I don't mind showing you all the sketches. There's 4 per page, so you are going to see some in advance. That's naturally going to happen. But if you go to the 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group, which will also be linked down below, you will see all the sketches there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Christy now doesn't post them each day like she used to. She posts them all in one go, all in the album, bash, there you go. And she does that on the 30th of September, ready for the 1st of October. So if you want to play ahead, if you want to get ahead, if you want to create a week's sketches in one go, you can. So there we go. So this is the one we're working on first, and this is by Jessica Michaels, and I love it. So we've got this big star here, some stars here, star here, 2 photos layered behind, title, and some journaling. Now, when you look at a sketch, don't think I have to use a star, I have to use ink, I have to use 2 photos. You could use a photo and a journaling card, you could use 1 photo, you could use a heart, you could stencil, you could stamp, you could ignore it, whatever you like. And this is the sketch we are working on today. Now, saying that, I do this. I have actually used a star. I was inspired by that star, so I actually went to my Cricut, did a very basic. You'll see that I pulled out some supplies from the papery pack, because otherwise we'll be here all day, and I plan on layering all of that behind my photo. Anyway, I have also cut apart from the print shop 3x4 paper, and that is the border strip from there. I've got 3 3x4 cards. We've got Focus on the Good, this gorgeous floral, and this ampersand, and then a 4th one that's got these. Vicky always doubles up things, so from that 1 pattern paper, not only do you have 12 3x4 cards, but one of them has 5 embellishments that you can cut out, so then you have 5 title, subtitle, journaling, which is amazing. Oh, missed one there. So this is all paper, this is all stickers, apart from this. So I went to my Cricut, basic shape, star, 1 big, 1 smaller, that's what we're left with. I've used American Crafts textured cardstock, which, to be fair, is one of the best, I have to say. And I have pulled out this gorgeousness. I have 18 of 24 papers, and I do have multiples of some. A couple of them I have 4 or 6 of the ledger paper, but let's not talk about that. This paper is called Pattern Play. Nah, not keen on that side if I'm honest. It's sort of a grungy green with a lighty pinky yellowy, nah. But this side, all these triangles, it's amazing. This is Pattern Play. I love it. So you got plus signs, polka dots, textured, distress, wavy lines, sunburst, zebras, all sorts. And I'm simply going to layer that on there. Very easy. So before we do that, let me just take the Brandon strip off there. Now, yes, and that is, look at the border strips, so fun. Yes, I could just cut out the area needed for the stars. I could, but I want some stability to my page, so I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to play around with this and see which way is the better way, because I don't want too much white. Thinking that might be actually. No, we're going to do it that way. So we're going to have our arrows going sideways rather than up and down, which is fine. And I like it because you don't get full triangles and you get a variety of pattern. You know, if you've been around here for a while, you know I don't keep branding strips. I don't have time for scraps or branding strips. I do keep Vicky Bootins because they are always so thoughtfully designed. So that is the only exception at Scrappy Adam HQ. Okay, so what I'm going to do is move this out the way, stop chatting and get working. So whenever I want to start layering stuff up, I just start, basically. Now, you may be thinking, what the heck's he going on about? But I just start. So I'm going to tear this for a start, and we're just going to start layering up. So what I would suggest, because I know some people struggle with clusters, and don't get me wrong, so do I sometimes, which is why my biggest advice with them is just start. And I would start with your photo cluster. So if you want to do lots of layers, you want to do some torn elements, you want to scrunch it up, like for this, we could just go like this. So it's in a big ball now, and then pull it back up. And look at that, look at the texture that you create just from doing that. Now I know that's not going to be for everybody, and some of you will probably have had heart palpitations then. But my point is, start off the page. So start with your photo. So it might just be matting your photo 2 times, 5 times, a million times. Or if you want a messy photo cluster, do what I'm doing. And just sort of start layering, start moving things about off your page, and go up and go down and all that fun stuff. So we've got all sorts of gorgeousness here. So let me just add some of them here so you can actually see what I'm doing. That's the photo that I am scrapping. I've scrapped similar, but not this one. It's a photo of Mick, Tom and myself in Carnarvon at the harbour. Well, it's just round from the harbour, actually, at the back of the castle. Okay. Let me just stick that down a bit better there. So our photo's going to sort of go here. So we might not use all of these, but these were the ones that were speaking to me. Use me, Adam. Use me, please. Oh, I need to calm down. Okay, so then I'm just literally, all I'm doing is layering things up. Going to push stuff out there and just keep putting your photo back, see where you're up to. And the papery, whatever you want to call it, there's that much stuff you can afford to just go wild with what you use and just go for it. That is my only recommendation. So you can see I don't even know what we're going to cover here, so this is probably too covered there. Obviously the only thing, because it is thin paper, you can't peel it back as easy. So if I were you, I'd check what you're doing rather than what I did. And I want to use this circle, and we're just adding things here, there and everywhere, guys. It's as simple as that. So we're going to add that there, and then finally I'm going to add that there, and this one at the side. So just very neatly, it's not quite a word I'd use to describe this little layered cluster. Well, it's not really a cluster, is it? It's more of a layered mess. So then that is going to come on about here. So now what we are left with is that. So we've got loads of lumpy bumpy, it's all crumpled, we've got some notebook edges, we've got a circle, we've got a tab, we've got a Polaroid, we've got tickets, tabs and all sorts. And then that is going to go here, and that's what we're left with. So it looks very different, don't get me wrong, I know it does. But my idea is to use a journaling, a 3x4 card, with that. Now, I have focused on the blues, so I do want to bring some other colours in. So what I thought we might do is layer up our 3x4 card as well. Something along these lines. Something like that. And I do have, obviously, I do have multiples. So we could even layer that up a bit like this. So, I do want to do just a tiny bit of stenciling. And I am going to use these, I think. Yeah, we're going to use the offset hearts. I'm not quite sure why they're called offset. But anyway. So the papery, whatever you want to call it, is great for layering. For sure. Okay. I am using salvaged patina. And I'm just going to do a few up here. I don't want to go mad with it, don't get me wrong. So a bit there, and then a bit down here. Just so it's a nod to the sketch, because there is some stenciling, or mixed media at least there. Don't know if it's stenciling, so ignore that. Just so it's a bit of a nod to it. So I didn't want to do mixed media. I'm not a mixed media chap, you know that by now. And then what I'm going to do as well is come back in with that, and I'm going to use Uncharted Mariner, not Marina, and I'm just going to do a couple of others just around there, so like here. Now this might look absolute rubbish, just like that. I'll add something there so it's not as blocky. And then just like this. Just to add a bit of interest there. I might have ruined that, but try and be clever. Doesn't work, Adam. You know, we're at Pinch Punch, first of the month. It's a new month, new start. Okay. So I'm going to layer these up. Now, I love this, so I wouldn't use that if I didn't know for sure that I had another one. And I don't yet have the 12x12 paper pad, but I will be getting the 12x12 paper pad. So I'll have another one there. Pop that there, and then let's put some adhesive on here. Okay. So we're going to pop this, let's have a look, something like this. Okay, so that is what we are left with there. Do you know what, guys? I know, I'm an absolute nightmare. Can anybody guess what I'm going to say? I really don't like what I did there, so I'm going to turn it over. Just wasted time, but it's fine. Spending time with my favourite peeps, scrappy peeps, here on YouTube, so it's fine. And I'm just going to turn it over and use the smooth side, so it's no longer textured, but that's okay. There we go, much better. And what we're going to do is, we're going to ignore the mixed media. Where did I put, oh it's there. Okay, let me just lift that up, pop that there. So that is what we are left with. And I think I want to use this remember. So I'm just going to chip chop that. I love that Vicky thinks of all the details, like adding some flags for additional title onto 3x4 cards is genius. Genius. Okay, and then I'm going to add this in somewhere. Maybe we can add it into our photo cluster. There we go. And then let's do gather as well, since we're gathered around for our photo. Chris was with us, he was taking this particular photo. And as I'm sure you can guess, we did many configurations to get everybody in. Isn't that what all scrapbookers do? The guys are used to it now, they entertain me. Okay, I'm going to pop that one. I want that on show. I'm going to put it there. You can still see what it says. We've still got 3 to use on another layout. Document, collect, and record. So I would definitely recommend getting the 3x4 cards. I love these because they have all the colours from the collection in these little wheels. So we are going to add one of them. But look at that wood grain, green wood grain. Oh, I never thought green wood grain would make me so happy. I really didn't. But Vicky went and did it. Okay, and then let's see if we can get another one of these in. We're just going all out colour really. And I love it. And I just can't hide it. I know. Okay, I'll stop singing because that's not what you're here for. And I can't sing. Just going to add one down here as well. So I love them. That just brings a pop of colour, and it's also a cracking way to highlight some colours from this card to help us bring in other embellishments. Because all we have really is these. So I don't really want to bring any black in from the chipboard. So all we have is this, stickers from the paper repack, and these. Now I would like to use one of these actually. I don't use paper clips all that often. I have used them, like Vicky's had epoxy paper clips in her last couple of collections and I've used them. But I don't use them generally, and I have so many that I've picked up when I first started scrapping, and it's like I need that, need that, need that, need that, need that, need that. Does that ring a bell with anybody? So yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. Find what brings you joy. Grateful for the people who make us happy. That's perfect. How the hell do you get these out? Oh, there we go. And look at the packaging from this collection, guys. Look at that. That is like a ready-made photo matte background. I just love Vicky so much. Okay. Now, where shall we? We could pop that on there, actually. Okay, so let's see if we can bring anything else in here. Okay. So I'm just playing at the moment, thinking outside the box. Excuse me. Okay. Now, you can't really change the way that these go. And I'm not using this paperclip as a paperclip as such, if that makes sense. Because obviously I don't need a paperclip. So with that in mind, I'm just going to stick it down. They're a bit of an awkward way because obviously that's the way they're designed, so I can't really do much about that. So I'm just going to pop that there because I love it so much. And then we do have some other bits. I've kind of lost the sketch now. I do apologise, Jessica, if by any chance you're watching this, which is highly unlikely. This is just what I do. And if you're new around here and you're thinking, what the heck is this guy doing? It looks nothing like the sketch. It's what I do, guys. I go rogue. And I can't deny it and I can't hide it. And it's what I do and I love it. So, if that's not your thing and you want somebody that sticks to the sketch like they should, please pop down to the description box down below and you'll find the playlist and find the person. There are many people and they're amazing. But I definitely take my own inspiration. This layout was definitely inspired by the sketch. And I think, to be fair, I think you can see that because we've got the stars. We've got one photo, but we've got two places for it, if that makes sense. So you can see that that could easily be two photos. So, yeah. The only criticism, and it's not a criticism, it's just because I'm useless. These stickers are so hard to get off, guys, because they're washi stickers. Gosh, it takes me a while. But I'm not complaining because I do love them. I don't know whether they could have made a tab for them or something. Do you know, like stick the back in a bit bigger than the actual sticker. So you've got something to start it off or something. Plus I don't really have nails because I'm naughty and bite them. But yeah. Okay, so we're going to bring a bit more of this blue in down here. I love it when I bring different shades of the same colour. It's just perfect. So we're going to do that down there. What I also like is, because they're washi stickers, you can see the design through. So that you can still see some of that floral through there, and I love that. I also love these, which are like rings. They are fiddly, so I'm not even going to attempt that at the minute. I think that's probably it from there. Do we need this here? Don't think we do, to be honest. No. So that's all to go back in the papery. I feel like saying potpourri. I'm going to use this strip as well. This is like a library slip. Well, it's not. It's like a... What is it? A Ready Reckoner. Ready Reckoner. Table for ascertaining cost of stock. Gosh, that's old, isn't it? Old fashioned. It is, like, I am 33, so apologies. Okay. So I'm just going to add that there. It just brings a pop of this colour, so it gives us that, dare I say it, visual triangle. I'm going to stick this tab down just a teeny tiny bit. So I do want to see that it is a tab. And then let's have a look at our sticker book. And I'm going to do what I always do and cut up the sides so I can easily pull them in and out. I do 2 at a time because there are 8 sheets. And then last 2, so there's 8 sheets, so there's therefore 4 packs, if that makes sense. And I have noticed that the cost of things is going up. It's quite scary how expensive some of this stuff is now, like £8 or £7 for a sticker book, but it's just the way of the world at the minute, isn't it? It's such a shame because our hobby is getting so expensive, and it's probably why I don't really do any or many hauls or anything at the minute, because I am conscious of it. Yeah, it's a shame. It's just the way of the world, and obviously especially us in the UK, because you've got extortionate shipping delays, tax, customs, VAT, so much to add on. So yeah, don't know where that came from. Okay, so these are so cute, so blooming cute. Okay, I don't know if we need this, but I feel like you can always use a camera. Then we've got some black and white. And then we've got some words. I'm going to use that because that is a gorgeous statement. A collection of moments, and that navy blue is stunning. I need a pack of just them with different words. Then we've got all these little words which are fun, some dots and blops. And we've got that blue again, so I'm going to bring that in up here just to carry it around the page. We've got Vicky's traditional, border pieces, some tabs. And again, there is that blue. So I'm going to bring that in here. If you're new here as well, you'll notice that this is very much as it happens. I don't edit. I talk my way through it. I blab on. It's the way I do videos, and it's the only way that I have the time to be able to do this. And it's different. It's not for everybody, and if it's not for you, I completely appreciate that. I have tried doing different ones. It's just a case of time sometimes. So this is me. This is me, and this is done. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think what I need to do is a border. It doesn't feel finished, but I don't want to add any more. So I'm going to use my Uniball gel grip pen, and we're going to doodle a border across each side. Very rough and ready. I like that there's some black in this collection as well. I think some manufacturers and designers shy away from black sometimes. I'm actually going to go round again. I like the look of like a duo. So just coming down and up. Don't worry if you... What I say with the doodle border is, I know I used to be the same. I was like, I can't do it. What if I mess it up? I can't do a straight line. Just go for it. It's supposed to be doodled and messy, but look how that just finishes that layout off. It's brilliant. So this was today's sketch. This is mine. I don't have a title as such. We just have a collection of words and a collection of moments. I've got the star there and there. I've got like 2 photos, but a journaling and that. I will journal on it later. I'll probably I won't add journal in there, so I won't say I will. And rather than all this mixed media, we've gone for paper, basically, and potpourri. Thank you, Jessica Michaels, for today's sketch. Thank you, Christy, for everything you do for us. And thank you to you guys for watching. Please do pop along to the playlist in the description box down below. And you can hop along to see what everybody else has been up to today. Until next time, stay safe, happy scrapping, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.